self-tappers?
No fucking self-tapper. What the fuck? The whole point to be It's Tuesday and we're here at the shop as usual. We've been pretty busy throughout these what is it, like 2-3 weeks, and we've been doing a bunch of stuff. It's been rainy, it sucked. I hate the rain. I don't like when it rains. It just kind of kills the mood for me. We've been trying to do the best we can with the weather, trying to get some videos going. We had a leak that got fixed, so we still have a little bit of a mess. This is from when they came in and fixed it, so that's fixed. Out here there's a bunch of shit that's been going on. This is what's gonna hold the fuel cell in place once I put it in my car. We've been taking apart my old wheels so that I can fit the barrels and the new lips on them. And we also ended up finding out that one of my wheels is no good. Well, the lips and the barrel is good, but the face itself, this thing is no good. It's crippled as hell. I don't know if that's repairable. I still haven't called around, but we're gonna call around and see if that's actually something that we can repair and we can still keep. If not, it's probably gonna work as a, I don't know, we can probably put a lip on it and then just hang it up as an ornament. So there's my fuel cell, just to mock up on that. What are you doing, Taylor? This guy's trying to do some work, finish some stuff on his car. Kind of like me, I've been saying I'm gonna do stuff on my car, and I have, but not as much as I've been wanting to do. We've been finishing up this car right here, which is getting a fuel cell. The fuel cell actually was already in here for mock-up. We already did all the plumbing that's gonna go, you know, from the fuel cell to the pumps and all that stuff. Now we're just gonna seal this section here and then finish the rest of the stuff. Anyways, my car's just it's getting worse before it gets better. So complete rear end is all cut out. It's gonna get cut more. So this whole section right here is gonna get cut out. The plan is to pretty much put the fuel cell here, relocate my battery maybe somewhere around this area or maybe somewhere inside. And then I have a fire suppression system that's gonna go in here too, so I gotta route all the lines and everything. I've been wanting to do the firewall here, but just haven't had time. The main thing right now is my fuel system, because the car doesn't run right now and events are coming up. I've been ordering a few things from Radium and then a few other bits and pieces to put the whole fuel system together. It's just sitting in a box right now, so I still gotta unbox all that and start putting it together. We actually got this car fired up already, so there's just wiring that needs to be buttoned up, because this is pretty much just sitting there just for mock-up and to make sure that, you know, everything works as it should. We got base plates for the cage that we're gonna make for this thing, so this thing's welded, that's welded, base plate there's welded. All these base plates are pretty much ready to go. For now, I think we're gonna do we're gonna end up doing just half of the cage, and then we'll probably end up doing the rest of the cage later. This one, let's see, this thing got a new harness, new ECU, new turbo. We're waiting on some pigtails so that we can use those injectors that are already in there, rather than having to buy different injectors, just because we ordered a harness with pigtails that are different from those, and we actually ordered them on purpose because we are gonna change out those injectors in the future, just not right now. So all that's already on. So harness is on, the turbo's on obviously, and then I think we got pulleys for this thing. We remade that charge pipe. We got the other charge pipe that's on the turbo side that we gotta make. What else you gotta do?
Well, what else you say? Not much.
This car was running, but obviously we changed the harness, got a new ECU, so it's not running at the moment. Right now we're just gonna get into installing some small parts. He's gonna finish the base plates, and we are gonna throw a cage in there as well. So once the base plates are done, they're all welded in there, then we'll end up starting on bending the material so we can put a cage in that thing. Once that's done, we'll move on to the next thing, which is putting seats. Seats are not here yet, so he's gonna order some seats, or we're gonna find some online or something. Drew's been doing his quarter panels, so I think if I'm right, both quarter panels are on. He's been messing a little bit with the engine bay. Yep, both quarter panels are on. He actually made a mistake right here. Well, actually this was already done. Someone had already cut this piece a little more than you should, so he put metal without actually mocking this fender up. So once he put this fender on, he found out that there's a chunk missing, so he's gonna, I don't know, he's gonna make a piece to fill that gap, or I think he mentioned he wanted to buy part of the quarter panel to just kind of overlap it or something. So that's what's going on with that car. And then what else we got? We got a paint booth. So this was one of the things that we were waiting for. We had a bird out here that we were gonna paint the engine bay, or we're supposed to paint the engine bay, which we did yesterday. We sprayed it yesterday. So it's pretty much dry. The only thing that I need to do on this now is gonna be we're gonna spray some clear coat on it, and then after that the engine bay is done, and then we're gonna be putting VQ in here. That's about it. I think for today we're gonna try and finish up that that cage, or that the piece where our fuel cell is gonna sit. Get that finished up. Yesterday we were supposed to finish it yesterday, but we ended up getting a bad bottle of gas, so everything was coming out like shit. You can see here I had already cut it a few times. Didn't want to weld like I wanted to, so anyways, I did go and switch out the bottle today, and I tried it, and it's welding 100% better. So we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna do a bit more cutting on my car. He's gonna be finishing up his base plates, and I think maybe in about another hour or so, Lewis and Drew should be coming in. We're all just gonna be jamming on our cars, getting stuff done.